Yeah. So, the 2013, 2014, a lot of similarities between, your role and I've had the vantage point of, success does breed that expectation from Bronco Nation. So there's a lot of scrutiny sometimes, right? So I was able to see like some of the scrutiny, in early on in that 2014 season. Obviously, you had between finishing up the 2013 going into 2014, you had two different offensive coordinators. You had Coach Prince, and then and then you had Coach Sanford. Kind of same deal going on with Maddox. He had Bush Hamden, and then he went into they had Dirk Cutter this year. Now he's got a new offensive coordinator going into 2025 with Nate Potter. Can you describe how how you went through some of this, maybe some of that scrutiny, especially coming off that loss to Air Force, and then also transitioning between OCs, and how did you maintain focus going through and finishing a Fiesta Bowl champ in 2014?
Yeah, it can be kind of a lonely world at times. And there's a lot of pressure. I think the coaching staff in 14 felt it. I think the players felt it early on. I certainly did. I didn't play very well in the first few weeks of the season, and you feel that pressure, and it can be lonely. And then, in today's world, it's even more different with social media. It was there when I was going through, but not quite as much as it is now. And so it's readily available for those kids to go on Twitter or go on whatever, and they can read comments, and it's almost like impossible not to see it or hear the outside noise. I mean, everyone's going to give you the right answer of like, we're blocking out all the outside noise, and that's, if you can do that, that's awesome, but it's almost impossible. I remember sitting in my Jeep in the parking lot right before we go into a workout right after the Air Force week, and I'm turning on sports talk radio from Idaho. I'm like, why am I doing this right now? People are calling in, I'm listening to it, and part of it motivated me. The other part was like, man, this is rough.